Nothing's gonna stop us now. Nothing's gonna stop us now. You feel it?
Well, hello and welcome back. Yes, I was filming Gracevia Lagoon. And thanks for coming back. Today, we're going to go down to downtown Cato Paphos, and we're going to do, well, I'm not going to say we're famous for it, but we're going to go and storm some hotels. Not one, not two, not three. I can count 6. We're going to go and storm 6 hotels. This little monkey is going to be a very naughty little girl, and I'm going to wander around and try and outrun the management and the security. Anyway, before we go, the girl in charge of the ship, her name is Gracevia Lagoon, and she happens to be the most beautiful woman in the entire world. Have a look at that.
Nice to me. Hello, everybody. How nice to see you again and again.
And again. Right, stick with us. Come on. That's it. We're off. Is the road clear? No, unfortunately not. There we are. Right, look at the view in the distance there. A little bit of humidity in there, as you can see, because it's melding the blue with the blue. Because you've got the blue sky and you've got the blue Mediterranean Sea. I'm dressed head to toe in blue as usual. All that's actually missing is
you.
So stick with us, get yourself on a big bird or on a canoe and start paddling like crazy, because we're off down to Paradise, and Paradise just happens to be downtown Cato Paphos.
How is my driving, Mr. Paul?
Not too bad, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, but we've only just left the house. So if you follow the channel, you understand 1 or 2 things about Gracevia Lagoon's driving. She's not actually a bad driver. She doesn't drive fast. She doesn't intimidate people. She doesn't carve people up. She doesn't go up people's bottoms. But she's careless, especially when she's reversing out of garages.
The problem is when I see the luxury shops, I always pay attention on it, and that it hurts to Mr. Paul, to the wallet and to the psychology.
Yes, and that is the problem. When we get into the area where there are shops, Gracevia Lagoon's driving deteriorates as she goes. Because she's seen something in a shop window or something. Anyway, let's get round this one, because he is a bit of a pain in the bottom, and we literally are up his bottom. So go on, Gracevia, get round him. It's clear. Go, 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 go. There we are. That's it. There we are. So we're now coming down from the village of Armu. That's where we live. So if you want to come and find us and set our house on fire, we're quite easy to find. We are up on the main road from Armu down to Konya, and then down to Paphos Limisol Roundabout. So if you come to the Limisol Roundabout, go up, 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 up. You're going to find Gracevia Lagoon often mopping the balconies with I'm losing my English because she's stolen it, with a strange contraption covering her balconies as she washes the balcony. Am I right?
I thought you're saying we are very easy to be fired.
Fired? Well, you can fire us if you want.
Yes, we are very easy to get burned.
Yes, we are. We are. Very easy to find. But anyway, Gracevia Lagoon has an obsession with mopping the floors, and at this moment in time it's very, very hot, so she doesn't wear many clothes,
really
and she wears a strange contraption to obviously stop people seeing her assets. Stick with us.
Yes. And if anybody wants me to come to England and mop your floors, as big a house you've got, then more enjoyable it's going to be for me, please call me.
Hey,
I'll do it for free. Hey,
that was a shame. Shut up. Forget those last words. We may be able to monetize this channel after all. I've got a mopping girl for hire. Stick with us. We're in Konya village, and we're slowly working our way down to the Cato Paphos harbour and promenade area. And of course, anyone who knows that area understands that there is a road called Pasidonis Avenue, which to you and me is known as the Hotels Road. So there's a lot of hotels on that road, and as I said at the start, we are going to assault 6 of them today. Hopefully we're going to get away with it. Some of you understand the management, well, shall we say, they don't really like us. Some of them turn a blind eye, and some of them chase us round or send the security after us. And some of them catch us off camera afterwards and wiggle their fingers and say, well, we'll let you off this time, but don't do it again. But guess what? We're coming back again. We're not going to tell you the hotels, because that would give the game away. But obviously, if you come back over this week, you are going to find out every evening that one of the hotels has been assaulted. And of course, when we assault a hotel, well, it's especially for you.
As long as you're not stealing cakes, pancakes, and things like sweets and croissants, we're not gonna get stopped.
But that adds to the fun. I mean, I think the greatest video that we ever did was the Louis Phaeton Beach Hotel way back in the beginning. I'm not trying to get you to go and watch the video, but I think that was a great video. It was a video from Mr. and Mrs. Ford, and we got our courage up in the early days, and we went into the restaurant. We walked in, and well, we stole a couple of croissants. They were absolutely fantastic croissants.
Very tasty.
As well. I only got to eat one croissant because then we were coming out, and of course I'm talking, and we were walking across the grass by the beach, and there was a lady, very nice lady, but she was nude, so that distracted me. And then Oching Krasivi LaBouffe stole the half of the croissant that I hadn't eaten, and she ate it. Anyway, thank you, naked lady. Here we are, Limisol Roundabout. Busy, as you can see, there it is. That's one of the main feeder roads from a place called Masoi. So that's the polished road where all the big department stores are, and obviously a lot of people live up there as well. So the traffic lights are releasing all of those people, and there's a lot of them. So stick with us. We will eventually, yes?
When the traffic light would light on red, I'm going to get go.
You're going to get go.
Yeah.
There we are. She's going to get go. That's American English. There we are. Limisol Roundabout. We are going to go round it, and then we're going to take the first exit down here down to Paradise, Cato Paphos. There it says 6 kilometres. Town centre is 4 kilometres, and Cato Paphos is 6 kilometres. So anyone who can work on a bit of maths means that we live 12 kilometres away from the Cato Paphos harbour, or Paradise as we call it, and we live 8 kilometres from the centre of Paphos. Hence the village of Armu is a very good place to live. It's a bit cooler, and you have spectacular views out across the mountains and across the blue Mediterranean Sea and across the hilltops and skytops of Paphos Centre, Paphos, Mid Paphos or Mesa Paphos, all the way down to Cato Paphos. So to give you references as we're driving now, you can probably see the gold and the red and some words that says, well, one word that says McDonald, and then drive through. So that is the Uptown McDonald's. Very popular place at any time of day. Open till 5 o'clock in the morning and opens at 7 o'clock in the morning. So they close down for 2 hours. I mean, technically they don't close. Lots of the staff are still there. They are just basically cleaning. And then the Tomb of the Kings Avenue one closes at, I understand at the moment, 1 AM and again opens at 7 AM. So we have 2 McDonald's in downtown Paphos. And we don't have a Burger King, although we do have a Burger King in the Mall. So if you like a more expensive Burger King, you go into the Paphos Mall.
In the Paphos Mall, there is many other tasty shops.
Yes, there is, yes. When you go to the second floor of the Paphos Mall, there's a whole coffee shop area with Caffè Nero, Coffee Costa, there's a local branded one, you know, there's 2 or 3 coffee shops up there, and you've got Burger King, you've got, is it Taco Bell's, you've got Pizza Hut, it goes on, TF Fridays, there's lots of them up there. But we don't tend to go into the mall because you have to wear a mask at the moment. I hope that people are watching this video in the future and that thing's gone away. So masks, they're not very nice. We're supposed to wear masks when we go in the hotels, but we don't. There we are. Krasivi LaBouffe likes that car over there. That's the new MG. Now the younger viewers just think it's an MG, but the older viewers, like ourselves, understand that there was an MG brand around it, made little sports cars, and then that demised in, what was it, 1976. Then Rover re-brought it back and badged a few Rovers, but that didn't really work very well. Anyway, then it went away, got bought by a Shanghai company in China, and they've come back with that car. And to be honest, I understand the purists will say, well, you know, MG only made sports cars. That world has gone. The world of cars has changed. Most people now want to be in some kind of jacked up pretend or real four-wheel drive, a small one or a big one, it's up to them, because the roads, they're Sherlock Holmes. And to be honest, that is a very good looking car, and Krasivi LaBouffe has fallen in love.
Unusual, especially the color of it. It's like ruby.
It's a very vibrant, pearlescent red, and it's a very nice colour. It's a very in vogue colour at the moment. Wherever you're from, whatever country, lots of new cars are in this, I'm going to call it electrically vibrant red. They also do a bluey version as well. Anyway, stick with us. Here we go. This is the tree-lined avenue. Lots of people like this road. Maggie has mentioned it, and Belle has mentioned this road. Lots of people like it because they understand that at the end of this tree-lined avenue is Paradise. I mean, actually at the end of this tree-lined avenue is the Olympic Lagoon Resort, but we're not going to drive into there, although we may go and do a hit and run. You never know.
You never know.
Because nothing's going to stop us now.
Nothing is going to stop us now.
No. So, just for your information, we are going to go and do a hit and run on the Olympic Lagoon Hotel first, because that's the first hotel we're going to come to. We're going to leave it as a little surprise as to who that, especially for you, is. So come back in a few days' time. Guess what? There we are. You're going to find out. And every time we do it, we try to go on a slightly different route in the hotel. We try to find something new, and we also try to up some different members of staff, if you understand what I'm saying. Stick with us. Here we go. Tree-lined avenue all the way down to Paradise. Grazivia Booth wants to do a bit of speeding. Often on this road at the end, just so you understand, there is a speed trap. The Gumbarus are waiting where it goes from 65 to 50, which is very clever, and then it goes to 30. Guess where they're sitting? In the 30, exactly. So the plan is to get you doing 65 to 70, and then they can issue you on the spot tickets, or perhaps if you've stolen the car, they can take the car and send you straight to jail.
I'm going 61 now.
So stick to that then. Let's have a look.
61, 61.
Can we see it?
61, 61.
Yeah,
Yes.
61, there we are. So, Grazivia Booth is a law-abiding citizen. Some of the time. There's the Gumbarus.
Oh,
there they are.
dear.
As I told you. There they are.
Oh dear.
Yeah. He hasn't done much running.
Oh my goodness.
He hasn't done much running in a while, that was for sure.
Oh my God. Mr. Paul, you're Vanga.
Yep. He was what we called a fat Gumbaru.
Oh my goodness. I got shocked.
Yes. There we are. Yeah, they're sitting there. They're sitting there, and they are very, very grumpy, isn't he? He wanted to go to McDonald's. He's been to McDonald's from 7 o'clock. He left probably at about, it's now 10 to 11. He left McDonald's at 11 o'clock. No, quarter to 11. He's going to stand there for 20 minutes, get 20, 30 people, and then he's going to go to Burger King. And then he's going to go frappe drinking, and then come barreling and take the rest of the day off. There we go. That's how it works in Cyprus. They're sitting in certain areas, and they're waiting for everybody, but in particular, they're waiting for me and her and you foreigners.
Normally, they are sitting in the shade, and that's the very shady thing to sit.
And he's got a frappe in one hand. Anyway, stick with us. It sounds as though I'm insulting the Gumbarus, and I'm not. They're not bad. I know the Chief of Police. He's not a bad chap most days of the week. Anyway, there we are. In front of us is the Olympic Lagoon Hotel. That was a hotel that Miss Ellie was going to go and stay in 2019, but unfortunately something happened. There was a bit of a pandemic worldwide. Don't know what really went on. The world stopped. Yes, we'll take a left. We'll take them down the hotel and we'll find somewhere to park, and then go down the side. And she didn't get to come to that hotel, and unfortunately she missed a lot. We're not making fun, Miss Ellie, because you are coming back next year, and we're going to make it up to you, because your grandmother, oh so sweet Caroline, and Mr. Big Guns Nigel Carter is going to treat you, and he's going to look after you, and you're going to get introduced to Miss Cooler, and I think Nigel's going to buy you a watch, a bracelet, earrings, and all sorts of things. Yes, Nigel, your wallet's going to yelp.
Yes, but I believe that Nigel will do it with a great happiness.
With the greatest of pleasure, that's for sure. Here we are. Here we are. Stick with us. Rambo Whippy is getting into position down there. And that, of course, is the blue Mediterranean Sea. And if anyone understands where we are to the rear of the Olympic Lagoon Hotel. Let's get in there, Grazivia Booth, and let's go and park on the dirt car park. I tell you what, park in front of those, well, whatever they are there.
Changing rooms.
Yeah, changing rooms. Because maybe this tree will give us a little bit of shade for when we come back.
What if I...
That's it. That'll do. Absolutely perfect. Have a look at that. Look at that blue.
How was my driving?
To be honest, the driving was very good.
Thank you.
Unusually.
Thank you, Mr.
Let's have a
Paul.
nice big goodbye.
I would like to tell you that it's going to be a very, very interesting videos. We were talking about Gumbaros in blue who are stopping us for speeding, talking so many times, and first time we got to film it. I love you.
Right. Thanks for watching.
I'm excited. Thank you very much. And we'll see you in another of our madnesses. Loving you a lot.
If you like what you see, or even if you don't like what you see, hit the like, click subscribe, come back for a little bit more of our madness. I'm going to leave you with a beautiful view of the blue Mediterranean Sea. Have a look at that. and a gun barrow going past. There we are. Thanks for watching.